Happy Friday, guys. No, I'm here a lot earlier than you expected. Ooh. But honestly, I'm just ready to start, and I'm just sitting here, so... Why not, right? Of course, as soon as we get started, I'm gonna remember something I needed to do before we, sat down and, got into it. But we'll deal with that when that comes. Ah. There's the frame drop. Come on. Come on, be good. Watching you. Alright. Stream preview is buffering for me. That's great. Not even in the red. Ah! Browser encountered an error while decoding the video. 1 second. Okay. Also got the decoding video. Weird. That's a solid start. There's a little jagged piece of my nail and I realized it's here now and I hate it. Okay, Liliana and Cullen are ready to report in. I think Josephine was ready before we got off on, yesterday. Forgot, I streamed yesterday. Yesterday was a Thursday. That's still weird, but... if we keep this up, it won't be weird soon enough. Okay, so we're gonna deal with some stuff here. We swung by the hinterlands a little bit at the end yesterday. Realized that, hey, there's some stuff we could do here, so we should probably go take care of that. And then we'll go play in the snow. And that's pretty much my plan for today. Truth or Dare, a dangerous game. Oh god, hi, thank you. Brought my, little nail fixing thing. So I can sand down that jaggy edge. That scared the hell out of me. Alright. I'm awake now. Okay, that already feels immensely better. Thank you. Nightingale, we underestimated the threat. Our friend the Marquise met with a dozen nobles in the past week. Bribes in the form of gifts changed hands, most of them busts of Justinia V. We appropriated one and discovered it hollow and stuffed with red lyrium. Awaiting instructions, Fisher. Wasn't that just the, Cause yeah, that was just the mission description, and it didn't... Okay. Weird. Is that how that's supposed to go? I don't remember that one, so... let's move on to, Cullen's thing. We have the name of the Red Templar lieutenant who was dealing with Maleficent and the Freeman. Carol. Carol! He's expected to be at Lion's Pavilion 2 days from now. Do what is necessary to stop him, but for my sake, make it quick. I knew him once a long time ago. Oh. So that's one of Cullen's old friends. That's a shame. Crestwood Resources. Alright, thanks, Josie. Alright, what else can we get going right now? Reports of Darkspawn activity. We want to send Cullen's troops out, or... I think I wanted Liliana to do this one.
Let's see what we have.
It's more resources. Scout Haven ruins. I wanted Cullen for this. There we go. Alright. Something for Josie to do. Okay, let's see. We have received word that Mavrin the Under has made good on your judgment of armed exile in Tevinter. He and his clan immediately staked a claim to a large section of land along the Imperial Highway at the edge of the Silent Plains. It is inhospitable and vacant, and they claim they are not interested in banditry or actively threatening anyone. Beyond, of course, suddenly declaring that they now live within Imperium borders. Our Tevinter contacts say the relocation has caused significant concern among the Magisters. Oh, has it now? Let's see. It's difficult to present this as a positive, but perhaps we can notify Minrathous that we hope they enjoy our reinforcements for the continued war against the Kunari. That's creative. See what Liliana's got. If you simply want them present to unnerve Tevinter, it is possible to keep Mavrin's clan supplied without explicit ties to us. Is under an actual title. How does one start getting called that? I mean... I'm sure you could get that several ways. A fine jest, and now it is done. I suggest cutting ties before their presence is considered provocation. Cullen might actually have something to this right now, honestly. We kind of don't want to start an all-out war with Tevinter right now. Every white chick from the 90s wasn't over. They're so over everything. God. That's pretty good. I wanted Liliana to do this and kill that advisor. So we'll have her do that later. Josie, go get some more resources right now.
Let us begin.
I've noticed that I'm generally more hesitant in having Josephine handle a lot of these issues because it's usually just, oh, we can just, you know, tell them that we support these people instead of, you know, actually doing something about it. Vivian approves of something we did, so... But diplomacy, it's all bribery. I don't know, maybe that's my problem. The war of words. Yeah, yeah, diplomacy, stop that. You're in a mood today. Oh, God. We have a lot of stuff on us right now. Swinging wild. I'm not going to do inventory management, even though I probably should. I have a bunch of stuff I can just throw in, not really. Yes, that's right. We need to finish the bingo card. How many more things do we need? So who haven't we talked to in a while? What is this? Oh, we need to go actually report to Cullen.
What's the chant say about this? I never paid attention. Assholes.
Which I believe is through this way. 4 more. Okay, what do we have so far? I forget. Save before we go talk to Cullen.
The smugglers we interrogated gave up the Red Templars' main source of red lyrium, Inquisitor. It's located in the Dales, near a town called Sarnia. Destroying the mine there will cripple Samson's operations.
Excellent work, Commander. I'll investigate the mine.
Destroying the Red Templars' source of lyrium will be a loss Samson won't soon forget.
Alright. Let's see. Voice actor, Inquisitor's down, harmful glitch, uses a mount, Bull drank all the potions, bears. Accidentally reset counter, nugs. Why can't I click this? Total party wipe, alright. Pride demon laugh. Bull has something for us to do. Dispel instead of barrier. Beneficial glitch, fall damage. Astrarium taking longer than 10 minutes. Accidental aggro. Lamine. Full inventory. Yeah, that's a good one.
Come on, Krim. I'm working my ass off trying to get you to see that move.
You still got plenty of arse left, Chief. Your worship.
Glad you came by. I got a letter from my contacts in the Ben Hasrath. Already verified it with Red.
Unnecessary mountain climbing and seeing a dragon. Alright. You said we needed 4 more? Okay. I'm wondering if this is a bad idea followed by a save should be one.
Do you want to discuss this alone?
Not like I was hiding it from my boys.
Or do I do that too often?
Right now, I need to hit something.
You know they've got training dummies, Chief.
The training dummy might actually defend itself against the shield bash. Anyway, the Ben Hasrath letter.
What did the letter say?
The Ben Hasrath have been reading my reports. They don't like Corypheus or his Venatori. And they really don't like Red Lyrium. They're ready to work with us. With you, boss. The Qunari and the Inquisition, joining forces.
Yeah, that one might happen far too often. We'll put that in the maybe pile.
That could be a powerful alliance.
My people have never made a full-blown alliance with a foreign power before. This would be a big step. They found a massive Red Lyrium shipping operation out on the coast.
Yeah, they did.
They wanted us to hit it together. Talked about bringing in one of their dreadnoughts. Always wanted to see one of those big warships in action.
Did you see that? Go get some water. They're worried about tipping the smugglers, so no army. My chargers, you, maybe some backup.
What does this alliance really get us?
They wouldn't use the word alliance if they didn't mean it. Naval power. More Ben Hasrath reports. Qunari soldiers pointed at the Venatori. It could do a lot of good.
You don't seem entirely happy about this.
No, I'm good. It's... I'm used to them being over there. It's been a while.
I thought the Kunari wanted to extend their reach to the whole world.
Yeah. Just didn't think I'd see it. Look, the Qun answers a lot of questions. It's a good life for a lot of people. But it's a big change, and a lot of folks here wouldn't do so well under that kind of life. I guess it's not like we're converting. This is just us joining forces against Corypheus. On that front, I think we're good.
Sure, I'll do it.
I think the Inquisition could use some help from the Kunari.
Good. I'll pass on word to Cullen and Red. We can set up the meeting whenever you're ready.
All right. Cassandra, reading your book.
What have you done now?
I get it, Seeker. You're still sore after our spat.
I'm not a child, Varric. Do not suggest I'm without reason.
A peace offering. The next chapter of Swords and Shields. I hear you're a fan.
Look, it's Aveline.
This is your doing.
Sure is. None other.
Oh yes. Do you really think I'd miss this?
Well, if you're not interested, you're not interested. Still needs editing anyhow.
Wait!
You're probably wondering what happens to the Knight Captain after the last chapter.
Nothing should happen to her. She was falsely accused.
Well, it turns out the guardsman...
Don't tell me!
This is the part where you thank the Inquisitor. I don't normally give sneak peeks, after all.
Thank you.
Cassandra greatly approves. Why does it have a bestseller sticker? Don't worry about it. It's a clever cover design.
Varric's the one you should be thanking.
I am but a humble servant to my loyal readers.
I wonder if I have time to read the first part.
Don't forget to tell all your friends, if you have any.
Varric.
Completely worth it.
Aww. Yay. Alright, Cassie, go read your smut. Oh yeah, we should go tell Sarah that we did her thing.
Someone left sliced plums on the windowsill again. The juice is attracting flies. There are spiders everywhere. The plums were right in front of me, but I can't quite recall who took them. From Haven's fire
Cole.
to Skyhold now, a fort strong and free. We rally with our hero born and true enough. Inquisitor, there's none as brave as he. It's not my style to start, simply shot.
I feel like I've already taken that book, but whatever.
Right.
I hear Vashel was good pay for you, Inquisitor. Time to go see if my friends came through too. Got a location for a stash. Hopefully something nice for my trouble. Well, your trouble. Just let me know when you're ready to head out. Be sure to bring your empty pockets.
Oh, Sarah. I don't want to empty my inventory again.
Who's putting up the reward for this?
Don't know. Sometimes it's pass the hat. Sometimes it's I lifted this from Master's vault. Doesn't matter, does it? Job done. Time to get what we're owed.
Sure.
I'm ready if you are.
Always, yeah. My favorite part, this. Let's go see what friends can get us.
Alright. I don't remember how this goes, so, let's take Blackwall. Probably should have saved before I just dove into this. Oh well. think I'm starting to remember a little bit what this is. Oh
Wait,
god.
this is weird. What? I was expecting a village or something. The people that leave me stuff don't trek out to places like this. Give me a city and I'll give you a tour, but surprise, surprise, I don't know stupid woods or ruins. What's that?
Don't hurt me. Harmond made me do it.
Quiet yourself. We're here to help.
Help? Had enough help. I complain about a fight and suddenly I'm an agent or something.
You were the one with the rumor out of Vachel. My friend.
You're her. You're the one he's waiting for. It's her. She's here. Red Jenny.
Okay. Oh, these guys are only level 11. Okay. Just take down that big guy before he does anything else.
Whoa, hold on. I was not aware the Inquisitor was personally involved. This is a tragic misunderstanding. Let's all sheathe our swords, you walk out, and we'll conduct this like business.
Don't believe this pissbag. He started it.
He's all the way over there. Why aren't there traps? I would have made this place a minefield.
There. That wasn't so hard, was it? We identified the confusion, and we worked past it. I'm Lord Pel Harmond. I do hope, Inquisitor, that you continue to respond to reason. After all, your choice of company is hardly virtuous.
Freaking user you are. Another noble prick who punches down.
We're the same, you and I. Well, that is overstating it. You are nothing like me, but we both need people.
You want to talk now, but Sarah is my ally. You attacked her friends.
Come now. You know how much her meddling cost me? Because apparently you were complicit. Honestly, previous to this very moment, I thought you'd also been tricked by these Red Jennies. You're of noble birth, and as Inquisitor, you are more than a peer. I attacked them on behalf of us both.
Arse biscuit.
Quiet. Inquisitor, Herald, I don't want to be your enemy. I'm barely invested in being hers. If you are willing to recognize an opportunity, we could be exceptional partners.
We're not so different, you and I. See, I did say that. Just kill him. I'd like to partner with you. Get out of my sight. Let's investigate.
Nothing is free. What do you expect from the Inquisition?
Access, Inquisitor. Your diplomat is wisely selected.
Josie has better taste than him, yeah?
Lady Montilier knows a wise acquisition. Or perhaps can be made to see one.
Stop talking to him. Really, just stop it.
Okay, yeah. So I was thinking, there are a bunch of questions. She gets upset, if I remember right, if you continue to talk to him. As indicated by this line here. Take him out, Sarah.
Now what was the point of that?
Mother puss bucket, friggin' bastard, shitebag, piss face. Eat it, you lop-eared son of an arsenal, rot
Sarah!
piece of.
Sarah!
What?
I think he's dead.
I think you're done. At this point, you're making wine.
Ugh, that makes it worse. Friends, Inquisitor. Better than his lot any day.
Stop it, he's already dead. That ended abruptly. Yeah, it kind of has to, otherwise she gets really mad at you. I think I made that mistake the first time.
Hey, you. Know what? Thanks. Felt good to stomp the smile off that pisshead's face. It doesn't go bad like that often, yeah? But when it does, they deserve it.
Risky, but keep it within the Inquisition and I'll support you.
Even though this puckered around us?
Even so.
Well, good then. Right, what do you mean? Because I am really not used to that acceptance thing you're doing right there.
We'll have some differences, but I want to be one of your friends.
You're pretty big to be one of my contacts. Important, I mean, not fat. But all right, Inquisitor. You're on my good side. We'll see if it lasts.
Alright. Red Jenny attends a party. Operation available. And I can take this book again. Sarah, do you just have all of the copies of Hard and Hightown in here? Do I just need to keep coming back and clicking on that one book?
Could be better.
Do I already have this song?
Could be better.
Who's playing? She's a witch! Okay. Anything else we need to take care of here? Blackwall doesn't really have anything to say about anything yet. Nothing to do down there. We need to go back to the war room and reassign some people because they finished everything up already. Been hanging around here for too long. Been half an hour. We got stuff to do. I think Cullen's the only one who's still busy right now. Magic loot. Yeah, right. Those bears won't fight themselves. That's right. Always with the bears. Okay. Thanks, Josie.
I have not asked in a while. How goes the hunt for Samson?
We're close. I know it.
If I can help you any further.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Alright. Sister Liliana, after a few close calls, we managed to find where the Darkspawn are emerging on the Storm Coast. If you seal their access to the surface for Elden's Coast, we'll see fewer of them. Alright, good work, Thornton. Rewards received. Nothing. So we do need to go back to the Storm Coast for a couple things right now. We'll probably save that for Monday. Red Jenny attends a party. Surely the Inquisitor cannot be a part of such things. It seems a base prank to intentionally disrupt such an affair. A memo from Josephine, written on a letter from Sarah. This guy's a special prick. Swats his people around, thinks his sovereigns pay for it. Embarrass him at his own party, and you please a dozen people. People with keys and little else. Sarah. A date and time are scribbled below, also an Orlesian mask with other masks for eyes. Sarah likes to doodle, and I like it. Lights out, not murder, just let them stumble in darkness. Wait, no murder? Liliana, you feeling okay? It is trivial to ensure we are represented, but should we encourage such base behavior? Yes. Or a small training exercise outside will disrupt the event. Let's turn the lights out on him.
Let's see what we have.
That'll be fine. Josie, resources.
Inquisitor.
Yeah, I did want her to assassinate that one guy. That's fine. We'll get around to it one of these days. Alright. Let us save. And let's go hit up the hinterlands. We've been spending so much time over here. I'm like, oh, we need to go here. No. We still need to find 2 more landmarks. And whatever this is. Yeah. We should grab Dorian. Probably Cassandra, because I know she wanted to do something here as well. That's it. That's another bingo option. Misassigned, counselor. Okay, yeah, we'll spawn in at the farms. Sarah, Dorian, Cassandra. Confirm. Should we make NPZ zoom an option? Or does it happen too far often? Because I don't know. I was thinking about that last night. We'll put that in the maybe pile. Only seen it 2 to 3 times, so I don't know how rare it is. Yeah, some of them are worse than others. I don't know what you'd qualify what happened yesterday as, though. I don't know. We'll have to think on that one some more. So as you'll recall, we also need to go, See, I feel like movement glitch would maybe encompass that. Which happens all the time. Also, that chest is above the water and just floating. And these guys cannot handle this area at all. Oh my god. They don't like it. And there are more down here who will likely be doing the same thing.
Milady.
Wish I could interact with that chest. But it's floating. I probably need to be above where I am now. Yeah. Oh no, let's keep following the river and see where this goes. Grab all the spindleweed we can. This is a nice little area up here. Okay, we have been in this cave. Let's go follow the river some more. Nope, this is just where the map ends. Okay. Right on.
Nothing to report, sir.
It's so nice and quiet here without everything trying to kill us. So peaceful. I hate it. Ah, here's some guys. Whee! Start a barn fire that'll liven the place up.
Red Templars. Corypheus must have sent them here for some reason.
Thank you, Cassandra. That was an observation for sure. Are there more over here? I've already looked at this. They might be here doing things. Nice work, Cassandra. The knights suck because they have that ranged attack.
Die!
If you don't have onion powder can be a good substitute. Oh man. It sure can. It sure can. A little bit of context on that statement. We've been watching a lot of cooking shows on YouTube because that's what we do. And a lot of them have been kind of changing over to things you can make with pantry staples and such, since we're all hanging around at home for the quarantine and all that. And one of the guys made a statement of if you're cooking something and you don't have onions, you can use onion powder instead. Yes. Yes, you can. Not take out that Fennec, he's just trying to live his life. Oh my god, someone go end him. Thank you. Dorian greatly approves. Cool. Oh, yeah, alright, we're good. That was everybody. How many rams have had to die for this place to be called Dead Ram's Grove? Do they fall off the mountain here, or is this like an elephant graveyard where they come here to die? God! I don't know, maybe a bunch of Avar used to be here, and they would, oh wait, no, that was goats, never mind. Need to hunt some people down for Cassandra, so we'll come down here. Oh, that cutscene is great. Surprised Dorian didn't actually have anything to say. Ambrium, that's not elf root. Josephine's ready to report in. She's gonna have to wait a bit. No fall damage. Ah, yeah.
There, one of the rogue Templars.
He's level 7. Alright. That's a big boy. Bigger boy.
Sad that it came to this, but at least it is done.
Okay, those guys went down like punks. Let's take their stuff. Okay, we haven't found one of these in a while. More of the Saga of Tyr the Bright Axe. So I'm just gonna scroll through this because I haven't been reading these. That one was actually fairly short. Oh god. Oh, is this that thing you guys were talking about earlier? What are we doing? It's for Dorian. Let's head down that way. God. We'll look at the last sink. Also able to see. Okay. It just didn't tell anyone. Think we can climb that? Oh lord. Someone's getting an angry email about that. Oh. Was hoping I could fling myself over to him, before that went off. That's okay. 8 gold. These guys had nothing on them. That's gonna take forever. Even if they can do it easily. Oh my god. That's kind of a big deal. Oh yeah. We have that thing now. Back to the farm. Let's go open up that door and get that sweet, sweet loot that is gonna be way under our level. I just need to wipe it off the map. That's all. It's gonna bother me if I don't. We took that 8 gold. It's ours now. Don't mind me just looting your building. know specifically who did it? Is this somebody I know? See, now I'm curious. You wanna text me who it was? Cassandra, move! Is it who I think it is? Ah. Alright, what else we got? Do need to get some red lyrium from over there. Do need to go back to Redcliffe. Let's come over here and I'll be honest, that was my second guess.
Inquisitor.
God. Okay, how do we get over there? Okay, that was weird. I thought I'd accidentally hit the tactical thing again, but I didn't. I was just stuck there. In a Destiny loading wall, right? Call a scientist! That is a dragon we're hearing. Okay! Cassandra's on fire. The dragon's level 12. Take out the little guys. Going to take control of Dorian here. See if we can get that dragon to actually land. Fight me, coward! God, it's actually gonna come back and like destroy us all. Yeah, none of those are even hitting. Let's focus the little guys first. Inquisitor is already very hurt. Good start, good start. Dragon blood, neat. There are Red Templars here because of course there are. Caught myself that time. Oh, I wanted to get the Inquisitor with that, but that's okay. here? Oh, well. We may as well hit that Ocularum while we're over here. I thought the dragon was going to be much more present, but that doesn't seem to be the case just yet. We have to go in a little bit farther, get it to land. And we can actually fight it. Alright, if I was the last shard, where would I be? Aha! Alright. Can't save. Apparently I'm still in combat or something. Elf fruit. Alright, there's that red lyrium we needed to destroy for Varric. And that dragon thing was just chilling, so, you know, we gotta destroy it. That one's level 15. Which is concerning. Destroy! There we go, Varric slightly approves. Need to actually change this to somewhere that we're running around in, maybe. Oh, we just have the cage requisition and the waterfall treasure. Okay, never mind. We'll just leave Solus's thing up there. We're not doing it, but... yeah, we're not gonna be out there for a while. Elf fruit. I hear the dragon. I wanted to see if I could save, but I can't now. Ah, okay, I need to go back there to fight it. Very good. I grab these spindleweeds, take out these dragonlings over here, and then we'll go fight the dragon! Because why not? We're here. This will not go well, most likely. Get excited. Elfrid. Okay, where did that other dragonling go? There you are. Wipe them all out. Okay. Honestly, I think I'm gonna take control of Sarah instead of Dorian when we go after the dragon. It's just not gonna let me save back here at all. I would like to save before we go in there and do something stupid. Oh, there's a dude over there. did drop stuff. Give me that. Trying to remember how far you actually got in this game before you stopped playing. I remember you got to the cutscene with Alistair when you were going to get Dorian. Of course, having not played the other games, I can understand. You kind of had a lot thrown at you all at once, and it was like, what is this? Why are we doing this? I think that was another time that we were really busy with stuff, too. Get out of the fire. I know I just jumped over it, but come on. Alright, just stand there, Cassandra. Oh, there's a shard over here. Oh, come on. There we go. Damn it! Is there a better way up here? There's not. Ha ha ha! I want to go in there. I live here now. See, in this situation, this is not unnecessary mountain climbing. Because this is actually how you need to get up here. Don't fall! Ah. I'm just doing it very badly. Who coated this rock in Vaseline, right? And jump! There we go. Okay. We got that one. We may as well pick all these up before we run back and try to save. I want that elf fruit. There's another one behind me. Give me that. Alright. And this one. This way. But yeah, so no saving in here, because you come back in the area, the dragon's probably going to be circling again, and they don't want you being shot at while you spawn in. Which is understandable. Destiny. Mean old dragons. Up, up. practice for this. There we go. Easy. Grab that last one, we'll save, and then we will come back. I chose not to fast travel back because, again, I haven't been paying that much attention. I don't know if that will respawn all the enemies. I think we tested it one time and it didn't, but I'd like to be sure. I'm gonna grab this elf root. And besides, we don't have to walk very far. It's just right in here. Nug!
Cassandra?
You undoubtedly saw more of it than I ever did.
I was young, and all I wanted to do was visit a necropolis. I was desperate.
They're dark and full of undead, and the smell of stale incense still makes me want to vomit.
Ah, there goes that childhood fantasy.
Okay. And away we go! Let's go fight a dragon. This is going to go poorly. Get excited. I really need to find a better way to sit in this chair. This is destroying my knees. Yes, yes, big dragon, scary. Run all the way to the back of the area so we can fight you. But if I sit like a normal person in this chair, there's like no padding, which makes my tailbone hurt. Ferelden Frostback. We're not getting damage numbers yet. This was the last region we needed to discover here. Here we go. Are you immune to poison? You are not. Excellent. Dorian, honey, how about you back up a little? Ah, crap. Ah, crap. Oh, crap. Moving your face around a little too much, sweetie. I jumped right into that fire. Brilliant. Come back, coward. Oh, that's not fair. Our melee people can't get up there now. And she's gonna be aiming right at, yep. Right at Dorian. I'm gonna back up. You're about to flap your wings and suck us all in. Yep. Ouch. Long shot. 406 ain't bad. This is cool. We've got Dragon Slayer Pentagast with us. Inquisitor's about to go down if she doesn't heal. Not getting damage numbers anymore. I think I need to hide. Cassandra's just standing there on fire. She's totally fine. Uh-oh. Inside voice. Alright, what else is shooting at us? Oh good, babies. Let's take out those little guys, maybe. I need to get out of the fire. Uh-oh. Oh good, I've hit console again. That was not a good time for that to happen. I also seemed to have turned into a pirate while I was hitting console. Ah. Too far away, it's not letting me legitimately target. We got babies. We got babies. Okay, 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 ouch. That's not where I wanted you to be. Don't want to be hanging out with those guys. Do I have a minute to loot? Ha! That saved me from getting stunned. Rude. Did I shoot that fireball? I don't know what just happened. Oh my god, there's so much loot. The dragon's just chilling up there. May as well grab all these supplies, right? The rest of my party probably doesn't need to all be standing right next to each other. But hey, it makes barrier easier. Oh, now there's more stuff to loot. Yeah, I think I just shot through that. Unless I'm just not seeing that right and it's actually hitting me. Okay, I guess I need to get up there. Yes, yes, you're very loud. Oh no. Poison time is now. Didn't even do the animation for that. And she's down. And there are babies. First try, we did it. Are you dead or not? Okay.
Is everyone alright?
Yeah, I mean, yes. I'm alive. Really. Alive.
That last burst of flame nearly roasted us.
Mostly you, Cassandra. Mostly you. Celebrate the dragon slaying operation available. Codex unlocked Sarah, which is pretty much just Sarah thinks killing dragons is badass. Look at this loot. Plus 10 constitution, grand enchanter staff. Good God. 2% chance to cast Mind Blast on a hit. That's pretty good, especially if stuff's running up on you. Superior Belt of Focus, 30% focus gain bonus. That's pretty good. And a lot of dragon materials. Take all. And the last landmark in the hinterlands. The Dragonling's nest is marked with patches of blackened stone, bones, and a few very charred picks that were evidently used as makeshift weapons, although not well. Okay, there's our first dragon hunt. I think that went okay. There are still dragonlings running around here, and I'm sure there's a ton more loot. Here's the important thing. Okay, cool. That was actually pretty fun. Okay.
Sarah, how are you not dead?
What are you on about?
I was trained from childhood by the greatest swordsman of an age. You were apparently orphaned to the street with your wits and a quiver. Neither full.
You come from nobles, all right. Get over yourself. I'm not even near the bottom of what real people live through.
Ah. How are you not dead? Cassandra, you can't just ask people that. Okay, next stop, Redcliffe. Have a couple doors we can unlock, and we can go take care of Dorian meeting up with his family. You know, that will go well, I'm sure.
Good day.
And just go ahead and help ourselves to this.
Good day.
Okay, why do I have so many notifications that I didn't have 20 minutes ago? Grey whiskey, right wine, conscription ale. Bottle marked vintage, warden steed, joining juice. Ugh. I don't know, something about joining juice. Masterwork, ornate Bianca grip. Ah, Varric. We got something for you, buddy. That's exciting. Remind me when we go back to Skyhold to
Good day.
address that. Wow, my brain just flatlined there. Okay, where's the ramp? There we go. Again, don't mind me, just going to be looting your stuff. Who are all of these people and why are they not guarding this locked door? I guess because it's locked, but nobody seems to be too concerned that we're tampering with it. Okay, we have something to read. Lyrium. Lyrium is the king of metals. But what? Lyrium's a metal? Beneath our feet it sings. When properly refined, it is a smooth, slightly iridescent silvery liquid. In the hands of the dwarven smith cast, it is mixed with steel to produce indestructible armor and blades that hold an edge for centuries. In the hands of the shaper it becomes a repository for living memories. Some scholars maintain this as evidence that lyrium is itself alive. It finds its most lucrative application in the hands of the Fomori, who use it in conjunction with baser metals like gold, silverite, veridium, or even iron to produce enchantments. Enchantment! Although mages, of course, consume it in a diluted form to bolster their abilities, this is not recommended. Overindulgence in lyrium can have disastrous consequences, particularly in more concentrated amounts. It is not advisable, for instance, that any reader handle raw lyrium, which in many cases can kill on contact. We have a bunch of chunks of not just lyrium but red lyrium on our person at this moment. You know. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Alright. That's not bad loot. Okay, cool. We have those marked off on the map. Let's save, and... Dorian, let's go meet your parents or whatever.
Isn't going to go away if we don't talk about it, Mother. If I'm a mage, I have to learn how to
Alright,
defend
the
myself
Gull and
against
Lantern.
demons attacking me
The
in my
tavern.
Uh-oh, nobody's here. This doesn't bode well.
Dorian.
Father. So the whole story about the family retainer was just, what? A smokescreen?
Then you were told. I apologize for the deception, Inquisitor. I never intended for you to be involved.
Of course not. Magister Parvus couldn't come to Skyhold and be seen with the dread Inquisitor. What would people think? What is this exactly, Father? Ambush? Kidnapping? Warm family reunion?
This is how it has always been.
So I don't know, maybe it's just me, but Dorian actually looks older than his father to me. It could be the lighting. It could be that he's making a big grumpy face. I don't know. Could be that this game doesn't show age very well. Anyway.
Considering you lied to get him here, Dorian has every right to be furious.
You don't know the half of it. But maybe you should.
Dorian, there's no need to.
I prefer the company of men. My father disapproves.
So here's the big issue. Sure, let's have him explain it further.
I'll need you to explain that.
Did I stutter? Men and the company thereof as in sex. Surely you've heard of it.
I don't like any of these answers. I mean, I guess I had no idea is maybe the least offensive. I don't know.
I just didn't expect that.
Well, it's not as if I introduced myself that way. Hello, my name is Dorian. I like men. Maybe I should start. Some days it seems that's all anyone cares about.
This display is uncalled for.
No, it is called for. You called for it by luring me here.
This is not what I wanted.
I'm never what you wanted, Father. Or had you forgotten?
That's a big concern in Tevinter, then.
Only if you're trying to live up to an impossible standard. Every Tevinter family is intermarrying to distill the perfect mage, perfect body, perfect mind, the perfect leader. It means every perceived flaw, every aberration is deviant and shameful. It must be hidden.
He has nothing to say to that.
So that's what all of this is about? Who you sleep with?
That's not all it's about.
Dorian, please. If you'll only listen to me.
Why? So you can spout more convenient lies? He taught me to hate blood magic. The resort of the weak mind. Those are his words. But what was the first thing you did when your precious heir refused to play pretend for the rest of his life? You tried to change me.
I only wanted what was best for you.
You wanted the best for you. Your fucking legacy. Anything for that.
So yeah, his dad's a straight up monster. I forgot that detail that he resorted to blood magic to try to fix Dorian. Oh, God. That's sick. That is just sick. God. I don't know if I just want to end it here, or If we can try to get a little bit more of the story out of here. Or if this is actually just... Nah, dude's a monster. Let's get out of here.
I think it's time we left.
I agree.
Whoop! Dora's got the zoomies.
He's a good man, my father. Deep down. He taught me principle is important. He cares for me in his way, but he won't ever change. I can't forgive him for what he did. I won't.
He tried to change you.
Out of desperation. I wouldn't put on a show, marry the girl, keep everything unsavory, private and locked away. Selfish, I suppose. Not to want to spend my entire life screaming on the inside. He was going to do a blood ritual. Alter my mind. Make me acceptable. I found out. I left.
Can blood magic actually do that?
Maybe. It could also have left me a drooling vegetable. It crushed me to think he found that absurd risk preferable to scandal. Part of me has always hoped he didn't really want to go through with it. If he had. I can't even imagine the person I would be now. I wouldn't like that, Dorian.
So yeah, something worth mentioning. The modding community has always been very active as far as changing the game code, letting you romance whoever you want. And for the most part, that's fine, particularly with the BioWare games. There are a lot of characters that are, you know, only coded to, like, either male or female shepherd, etc. And, if you want to have a same-sex romance, a lot of the times that's not, I don't want to say allowed, but it's not coded that way in the, actual game, so modding community can change that. Lift those restrictions, and then you get to romance whoever you want. A lot of people had a huge problem with people doing that for Dorian, particularly because of his story here. Like, for the most part, everyone's okay with, you know, all the other characters, but Dorian... Dorian is who he is. That's all there is to it. I don't know.
Are you all right?
No, not really. Thank you for bringing me out there. Even if it didn't work out. Maker knows what you must think of me now, after that whole display.
Dorian, I want to give you a hug. It was entertaining. Don't be an ass.
I think you're very brave.
Brave?
It's not easy to abandon tradition and walk your own path.
At any rate, time to drink myself into a stupor. It's been that sort of day. Join me sometime, if you've a mind.
I don't know what you think you're doing.
I'm being clucked at by a hen, evidently.
Don't play the fool with me, young man.
If I wanted to play the fool, I could be rather more convincing, I assure you.
Your glib tongue does you no credit.
You'd be surprised at the credit my tongue gets me, Your Reverence.
Haha! Alright, Mother Giselle's here yelling at him. Sounds like his voice is coming over here. I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be standing right over there. This game.
Oh, I
What's going on here?
It seems the revered mother is concerned about my undue influence over you.
It is just concern. Your worship, you must know how this looks.
You might need to spell it out, my dear.
This man is of Tevinter. His presence at your side, the rumors alone.
What's wrong with him being from Tevinter, specifically?
I'm fully aware that not everyone from the Imperium is the same.
How kind of you to notice. Yet still you bow to the opinion of the masses.
The opinion of the masses is based on centuries of evidence. What would you have me tell them?
The truth?
The truth is I do not know you, and neither do they. Thus, these rumors will continue.
There's no cause for concern, Your Reverence.
With all due respect, you underestimate the effect this man has on the people's good opinion.
Do the people know how he's helped the Inquisition?
See, I meant no disrespect, Inquisitor. Only to ask after this man's intentions. If you feel he is without ulterior motive, then I humbly beg forgiveness of you both.
Well, that's something.
Dorian's just getting yelled at today. And he's literally not doing anything. He's just standing there. Trying to live his life.
She didn't get to you, did she?
No, it takes more to get to me than thinly veiled accusations.
You don't think she'll do anything?
Do what? Yours is the good opinion I care about, not hers. I should ask, do the rumors bother you?
Gonna need that drink stupor. Yeah, right. Drunk stupor. I read good and stuff.
I wish they wouldn't disparage you. They don't know you.
They know you even less than they know me. Perhaps it's odd to say, but I think of you as a friend, Inquisitor.
Yay!
I have precious few friends. I didn't think to find one here. Don't speak. I detest confessions, and I'd like to get this over with. Allow me to say I'll stand beside you, against Corypheus, my countryman, or spurious rumor, so long as you'll have me.
Hug me! I love you, Dorian. Let's be the bestest of friends and also go get drunk.
Did you know we're actually related, Inquisitor?
Related?
Oh, not first cousins or anything like that. Can you imagine? You're a Trevelyan, however, and somewhere in the dank nethers of my family tree, there was also a Trevelyan. Perhaps he was even the one who ventured to Ostwick to establish the branch. We are talking long ago, of course.
I had actually forgotten about that. Can we still flirt? No, we never could. We've been over this.
You know that off the top of your head?
Not the top. Maybe the lower middle or thereabouts. Bloodlines are serious business in Tevinter. You're taught lessons and tested by strict nannies. I heard your family mentioned, and I had to go through all the old mnemonics, but yes, there it is. I knew there was a reason we looked so much alike.
Yeah, we're basically twins. God, Pokemon Go is getting really aggressive with their notifications. It's understandable, but it's starting to get annoying.
Learn something new every day.
Nice, isn't it? Like being at a quality library, provided you're not the one stocking the shelves.
I should go.
You know where I'll be.
I should go. It's the reason we named her Shepherd. Can we get drunk, though?
What's on your mind?
Okay, that's all.
I should go.
You know where I'll be.
So yeah, if you haven't caught on just yet, these are the loyalty missions of this game. We've done Dorian's, we've done Sarah's. We got Bull's, we haven't done it yet. Bianca arms. I remembered. We haven't done Cassandra's yet. I don't think we've even gotten it. See if there's stuff I need to, yeah. Don't need to be running around with those.
Mix and match, pick your batch.
Alright, Dagna. I know I don't come down here often, but I need you to just settle down. Oh my god, look at that sword. It's dual purpose. You can mine with it too. That's neat. Okay. Varric. There we go. Bianca. We need to make the thing. Hold up. Craft armor, craft weapons. I guess that would be under craft weapons. There we go. We need 8 metal. We've got a bunch of bloodstone. We have blue vitriol. Drakestone. A lot of iron. Let's see. Paragon's Luster, we don't have very much of that. Okay, so this is in the utility slot. This will give us plus 1.5 strength if we use Paragon's Luster. Firefight will give us Constitution. Obsidian will give you 1 strength and 0.5 Constitution. Oh, I don't have enough lazurite. Never mind, let's use Bloodstone. Enduring Enhanced Grip. I can rename it to something dumb, but... Oh god, that's the first thing I've actually crafted outside of the tutorial. That's funny. Okay. Now we can put that grip on. Plus 12 Constitution. Confirm changes. Neat. But yeah, so that generally takes a while because I like to scroll through and see what all of my options are, which is why I don't want to spend too much time doing that on stream. I really should be using that more often though. I need to make some decent gear. We haven't talked to Josie in a while. Does she have anything new?
And what else did Lady Forsythia say? That she'd rather drown herself than help the Inquisition.
That can be arranged.
Anything else? She said she'd have us flogged alive if we allied with her brother.
That does sound like her.
Cheer up, Josie. We at least have her attention.
You always do find the brighter side of things. We are in the midst of cementing an alliance with Lady Forsythia of Nevada, your worship.
It's become a somewhat delicate task.
Can I do anything to help negotiations?
Thank you, but I believe I have matters in hand. I dissuaded her from sending soldiers when she learned we'd struck an accord with a brother she's feuding with. Lady Forsythia simply employs a colorful manner of speech.
Dealing with so many demanding, strong-willed people can't be easy.
It's no less intense than my days at court, Inquisitor, I assure you. But I confess I do miss my staff from the embassy in Antiva. It was always useful to discuss the day's visitors with them.
I have time if you'd like to review things with me.
I wouldn't wish to impose.
Oh, come on.
If it were imposing, I wouldn't have offered.
Well, I admit there are a few potential alliances it would be good to discuss. Right on the parlor floor, in front of everyone at the soiree. Who does such a thing in front of their guests?
The Duke of Kellington, apparently.
And then there's Cole's lurking. It frightens our guests half to death. Lord Jennar still won't respond to our letters. And Sarah, can she not find a single overshirt without mustard stains on it? Then there's Dorian. The man refuses to take anything seriously unless it suits its whim. Not to mention... Oh goodness. Have we been here an hour already?
It went by so quickly, I didn't even notice.
You're far too polite. I didn't intend to go on for so long. You must think me quite the gossip.
You gotta let it out, Josie. Not gonna flirt with her.
You've been working continually since I met you, Josephine.
And that can't stop. I must be going.
No, come back.
I leave feeling less troubled than I have in weeks.
Yay. Josie's a sweetie. Been a while since we have actually had a chat with Liliana. Hey, another book. That was the copy for the birds. They were reading that. Okay. Let's send them off to do some things. And we'll go talk to Liliana, and then we'll go play in the snow. Got resources. That's still working. Is that it? Yeah, those guys are still working. Get more resources then.
At your service.
She'll be done in like 10 minutes. Oh well. Solus has been reading it too. Well, he's not painting. We'll come back and check on the walls again after we've done some more plot. Dorian's here. We need to go up one more level to get to Liliana. We do have some research. Yeah, we do. Just while we're here. Is that it? Alright. I want to go talk to Fiona some more, but she doesn't really have anything else to say. Wait, how do I go up? Just the door that I came in? I thought I was being sneaky! I've already clicked on that book. I know I have. Whatever, that's faster.
I'm listening. Anything I should know?
It seems that the Orlesian army is awaiting our next move. Some of the generals are sympathetic to our cause, others are still suspicious. Our actions are under a great deal of scrutiny.
The Divine's death hit you hard. How have you been feeling?
Oh, you are referring to my outburst in the Haven. I am much better now. Justinia was such a dear friend, and there were so many things going wrong.
Tell me about it.
Sometimes it's best to talk these things out.
I was there when the hero of Ferelden defeated the Archdemon. We won the day, and I thought the Maker smiled on me. When the Divine requested my help, I went to her. I owed her that much. I sacrificed so much to do the Maker's work. But now, Justinia is dead. I was angry. I felt betrayed. But I shouldn't have let my emotions get the better of me. I'm sorry.
It's fine. You just went a little murder crazy for a bit.
Don't apologize. You were grieving and upset. I understand.
Thank you. Now enough of this. Let us think more pleasant thoughts.
I'll leave you to your work.
Okay. I think we are good. Let us head back to the snow. Let us think of Nugs. That's right. So you'll notice that Dorian's portrait has changed. After you've done their loyalty mission, their art changes. Sarah's hasn't quite changed yet. Or did it? I don't remember. I know what the other one looks like, but I think we've been looking at this the whole time. So yeah, Dorian is focused now. Varric's still got some stuff to deal with. So does Cassandra. So does Blackwall. Well, you know, so does everybody else. Let's go, Vivian. Trying to think of what else we needed to do for Sarah. Or if I just didn't do it right. Guess we'll find out. And here we are, back in the snow. Our Inquisition officer is not
Inquisitor.
not waist deep in a hill, so
what is it?
that's encouraging.
See for yourself, sir.
Okay, we need some Dawnstone. These guys need to level up. I am keeping my points. Varric. Going to give you elemental mines because it looks like Christmas when he throws them. Vivian. What should we give to you, sweetie? That. That is good. Okay. Save, because it's been a little while. Okay, where to first? We did explore a little bit. I think we were like level 12 or something when we came out here. Everything is 16. Got our butts touched a bit. Gonna have to run through that mountain to get to where I want to go. Let me change this to something that we're actually doing here. So we're going to be fighting a lot of Red Templars here. That is just all mountain. Alright, great. Never mind, let's go over here first then. Bloodstone. Take some of that. And some of that. Give me that rock. There we go. I hear doggos. That's more plants. Here we are in Sarnia. Can't get in this way. Hello?
No, I dropped it. It's gone. Gone.
That's that same thing that I still can't click on, so yeah, I guess that's just how it is. And it's been 10 minutes, so Josephine's ready to report in. So much Rashvine. Okay. Going totally the opposite direction of our marker, but that's okay. We're here to explore, and I just heard a Fade Rift open up. Alright, let's do this. Please don't be level 20. 16. Excellent. Ow. Rude. Oh no. Okay. Not the one I wanted to target, but that's okay. Oh, came up just short. Round 2. are two of them. Okay. Okay. He's taking quite a bit of damage. Oh good, now we've got terrors again. Throw down some caltrops. Just in case. We'll set a trap down in case anyone wants to step on that. Vivian is dead. Gotta learn to back up. Ugh. Oh, he's got his guard back. Come on, let's get rid of that. Explosive shot. Okay. Maybe stop standing on top of the green thing. That went a little bit better than it did last time we tried it. Cool. Golden ladybug charm. Aww. Cute. Oh look, these guys are here. The river's frozen, so they don't have to worry about standing on the water. And we can actually loot this. Don't want to hop down there. Not sure if it'll let us. I'm pretty sure that's the end of the map. Okay, we do actually need Cassandra for that. Or at least she should be there. I want her to be there. Still would like to find that landmark up there. What else is over here? Look at this guy, he's kind of a big nug. I have to kill one to get the codex. Sorry. But yeah, those are just kind of giant nugs. They're cute. I vaguely recall this place. Stuff to read, stuff to loot. I like it. The hunt, day 1. Tracked her to the edge of High Grove. I know she's here somewhere, I can sense it. Day 2, gave me the slip. She's cunning, hunter and hunted, round and round in circles. It's a game, a dance, a ritual. It wouldn't be the same without it. Day 4, tracks head to the ruins. She might be resting. I need the element of surprise. Leave everything unnecessary behind. Go in light and quick. She's not going to get away, not this time. Okay. Are you actually hunting something or just being a stalker? Suppose we'll find out. Let me up there! I want to get that bloodstone that's sticking out of the... fine, I'll get this one. Oh, look, stairs.
It's
And
one of the mages
dudes.
Cassandra is after.
It sure is. We're not going to engage. I don't remember what helmet. God, it really doesn't like me going up these stairs. Oh. Okay. That looks like a good helmet for me. Oh, Lord, what happened here? Hang on. Putting on some new gear. Yeah. This mask is not actually cursed, though many believe that the people associated with it are. Okay, that's fine. That's weird. Okay. So I lose a little bit of dex, but I gain more cunning, so I'm gonna put that on. Barely intelligible scrawl. They say you shouldn't bring home girls you find near Fade Rifts, but they don't know. Okay. I saved Colette. She came from a cold, empty place. No one cared about her. Now she's here and we'll be together forever. She's all I ever wanted. I know she loves me. I feel her love in everything she does to me, even when it hurts. Especially when it hurts. I've never been happier. Okay. Let's loot this first and then remove that. Falcon Crest. Thunder Cougar, Falcon Bird. Right on. Okay. I guess that's all there is to that. Let me see if we take out these mages and it just says something like Cassandra would have liked to be here, or if it just gives us her group. Because if that's the case, then don't want to run all the way back here if I don't have to. I can just smack it back with a black hole in the back of the head. Gordon the Frank. Gordon the
Cassandra
dead.
will be relieved.
Okay, there we go. Perfect. Warhammer. Okay, there's a rift over there we may as well take care of. Save after we picked up that stuff. yeah, this isn't a huge map. More pride demons. Let's take care of that rage demon first. Oh boy. This is gonna complicate things a little bit. Okay. Okay. Ouch. Rude. Again, target the rage demon. Let's take out the smaller guy. I'm gonna put this trap down. In case anybody actually tries to walk over here. Ow. Stop that. Please stop that. Go ahead and heal up, actually. Alright, rage demon's down. Ooh. Say goodbye to your guard. Walk into my trap, nerd. Okay, there's gonna be more guys, that's fine. Have some caltrops. And there's another pride demon. And another rage demon. Let's maybe work on that wraith that's over here just pelting us. Barracks getting zapped a little bit. Alright. Blackwall, not quite the tank that Cassandra is. He's still doing relatively okay. Rage demon's down. Let's take out the little wraiths. Please stop. Are you stuck? You are stuck. You can still swipe. Alright. Ow. He's just completely uninterested in this fight. Oh, his guard's back. That's not great. His mind is elsewhere, yeah. He's got a lot on his plate right now. He's very busy. This is just his day job. Ow. Please don't do that again. Okay. Quizzy, get up!
Colder than I expected.
There we go. Alright, that was a little messy. Obsidian cameo, nice. Fancy. Stalker! Okay, that's what it was actually called. I was just making a joke earlier. Let's find out how that ended. I see some red lyrium. That's probably not good. There's a good boy. Yay! A note ripped to bits by an angry hand, pieced back together. It reads, "Leave me alone or I swear I'll kill you." Okay. Got some loot. Templar Greatsword, that's fine. Probably going to be selling that. And that's probably plants that are stuck to the side over here. Harbor Blessing. What are we being attacked by right now? Ah, doggos. Of course. That'll work. She would just stay alive. I might have to actually alter her behaviors. Ooh, Liliana's done the third job. I already don't remember who we sent her to take care of. It's okay. We'll find out when we get back there. Bloodstone. I need Dawnstone. I need pictures of Spider-Man. Alright, so that looks like we're gonna have a big fight over there. Just a hunch. Just like in Mass Effect, when they said, oh, we're trying to avoid the obvious fights, you know. You walk into a room full of chest-high cover, and then you play Mass Effect 3. Oh, look, chest-high cover! Oh wait, we already fought over there. We're good. Just I cover really tied the room together, yeah. Oh god, I'm stuck. There we go. Ah!
Red Lyrium.
Appeared.
I would prefer not to linger in its presence.
That's okay, Vivian. You'll be knocked down soon enough. Yeah, this doesn't seem familiar. I don't know if we've been over here yet. We're a little roughed up. That seemed a bit unnecessary. Something up there, I believe. Let's just run up on top of this lyrium. Oh, come on. Wouldn't let me jump again. Let me jump up to this? No. Really have to go back outside? Outside. fruit. There's a lot of that over here. There's a guy we should probably take care of, but meh. I guess let's go further out this way. Oh, well. Now we fighting. We should probably help him. He's about to die. Shadows are not messing around. I want up. I'm stuck. Seriously, this place has the wonkiest geometry. Let me have that, please. Thank you. So yeah, just a big mountain on this side. Get over there. I need to know. Ooh, Everite. Don't have a ton of that. Well, we made it back here. We may as well rest, right? Took a little bit of a beating. Okay.
Good day.
Good day to you.
Grab some of that silver, right? We haven't seen that in a while. I guess since the last time we were right here. Noping out of this area earlier, so we're finally making some progress here. Cool. Varric slightly approves. Very good. Bloodstone. Well, this place is nice. There's still some ominous red glowing, but you know, it's not all over the place. Remember that big big cavern that I had in Minecraft. It's kind of making me think of that. I cleared out this whole area that was like all around an underground river. Worked on it for a long time. Excavated it. Made some walking paths. Yeah, I remember this place. Put a bunch of torches in there because there was a ton of stuff spawning in there and it was not good. Swapping over Merrick. Vivian's dead. Oh crap, because of the shadow. Okay, okay, okay. None of that, sir. Hey.
You know, Varric, darling, I read your Hard in Hightown.
You did? Seriously?
Most of the Imperial Court did. It was in fashion a few winters ago.
Just how much gold is my publisher stealing from me?
Need 20 Dawnstone for this? Jeez. But yeah, I've been really missing Minecraft lately. Might start getting into that. Might stream a little bit of it maybe, but I don't know, we'll see. I still have so much to do in Animal Crossing. Oh, there's no time. Oh yeah. There are these pyramid things. Let's read. Don't touch my pyramid. Still gonna, yeah, right? I'm sure they're fine. Just gonna go. I don't exactly remember what those are. If I recall correctly, there are a few more of them in other places. Let me up. Engraved compass, neat. How's our inventory doing? Oh god! That's a problem for future me.
How far will this lyrium spread?
All over the place, Varric. Let's smash it. There we go. Varric approves. I would hope so. Oh, there's a couple bodies here. Let's loot them. Diamond ring. Uh-oh. Pocket diary. I'm going to ask Undrin to marry me. I've got it all planned. I'll take her to the ridge overlooking the valley and we'll open the bottle of wine Father left for me. I think it's time. I know she's been waiting for a while. I wanted it to be perfect, but nothing's ever perfect. There will always be a war somewhere. There will always be sadness and wondering where our next meal will come from, but we'll have each other. That worked out well for you. guys didn't get to eat your cheese. Look at that! Look at that massive slice of cheese on that plate! Why'd they die? I don't know. The nugs went nuts and ate them. I don't know. Just had some cheese. I heard you in the fridge. I want cheese. I kind of want everything right now. I'm really hungry. I demand answers. Ugh. Rocks fall, everyone dies. You fat cats didn't finish your plankton. Draken's Rise. Alright. This place looks nice. Very red. Here answers lack substance. Okay. What should I eat for lunch? Why aren't you taking back the lion? Do it! Corm! Oh, I could. I could have a corm. And look, they have like greyhounds up here. But yeah, there's some guys we need to fight over here. Oh good, I picked the guy with the shield. Great. Let's get behind him, perhaps. Lick the red lyrium, you won't. Oh, no I won't, I'm dead. Let's take out the guy with the shield. These guys back to me, alright. He's not dead, he's just on the ground. Okay. There we go. Thought we were finished, we were not. Not immune to poison, very good. Nope! I just wanted to put some caltrops at his feet. There. He took 2 damage from those. Okay. That was a mess. I need that Arbor's Blessing. Gimme. Okay, where's the one chunk that I actually need to destroy to make this red lyrium cluster inert? Actually need to get up there and smack it. Move, please. Move. Alright, this place is fine now. Don't worry about it. Chunk is still pulsing with evil energy. I have concerns. Yeah, same. Give me that Dawnstone. We've got more than enough now. We can actually finish the survey. I want that one though. That should not have worked. No, there was another one. I'm not gonna be able to make that jump again. I'm upset now. Try a running start. I was hoping the direction change would help a little bit, but it's fine. There's a landmark here. Or maybe it's underneath us.
We should not stay here too long.
Yeah, guess it's underneath. That's right, into the poison cloud. Need to take out that marksman. That's not who I wanted. Get up there and smack him, please.
What an asshole!
Inquisitor's just always dead. Stuff to read. Red Templar Dispatch. How has the Inquisition managed to gain ground? Send the behemoth. Yeah, we already took it out. There's a question mark over there. And a locked door? What is this stuff? Vivian? Okay. I guess if you guys feel safer in there, that's fine. I'm just gonna set up camp now.
Nothing to report, sir.
Right on. More power. Ah, yeah. There goes all of our Dawnstone.
This might interest you, sir.
What is it?
This could help us.
What I wouldn't give for some warm, spiced wine.
Cool. Additional protection from the elements. Give me more stuff to do.
What is it?
You may want to look into this.
Got an eye out.
Got a lot more Dawnstone than I thought.
What is it?
Now we're probably starting to run low, though. Yeah, there we go. Let's say we just turned in like 60. A little bit much. Okay. That's neat. Is there a locked chest under this bridge? Weird. This is fine. That's not great. Oh no. Rude! Alright, we just shattered that guy. Poison on, but I did that instead. That's okay. I haven't been using Death Blow at all. I probably should. Look at that. We wrecked him good. To heal. You need to stop. Despair demons, man. They are not playing around. Please stop. Great. Oh no. Varric needs to run away. For just a little bit. So that Despair Demon can still hit from all the way over there. Oh, those guys are still up. Why was it letting me target the Inquisitor? What was that? That was weird. I knew better than to go for that. Come on, come on. She's gonna go down immediately again, but, you know. You are an issue and you need to go away. There, okay, the Despair Demon is dead. We can focus on the Pride Demon. He's a tanky boy. seal this thing up. Alright. Oh good, Templars. Actually where we need to be going. Inquisition perks +1. Neat. Anything else we need to check here before we move on? This looks fine.
More red lyrium. Ugh, I'm sick of this shit.
Me too, Varric. Me too. In war, victory. In peace, vigilance. In death, sacrifice. My brothers and sisters in vigilance, by drinking of the chalice you are a Grey Warden. Though you perished, you died with your blood joined with mine. I honor your sacrifice and carry your memory into battle. Malene of Arlezans. I remember you. Leonide de Firmin. I remember you. Odwin, I remember you. And I've also butchered your names terribly. I shall live with that shame until the end of my days. Enter Valeska's watch. Oh, goody. We found a dungeon, huh? Yes, we have. Won't have time to take care of that today. That's a job for Monday. We will go check out the Spade Rift, though. Ooh, shades. We haven't seen those in a little bit. Yes, into the poison cloud. You guys leave Varric alone. Won't someone please think of the children? Alright, that wasn't so bad. Why not, right? There's a lot of guys here. Everybody frozen. That was neat. Ow. Alright, the seal is up. Big chunk of silverite. Oh look, there's more red lyrium over there. Who could have guessed? Ah, Everite. Neat. Okay, so we just have 2 more chunks to go find and blow up. So we do need to go in there, obviously. Oh. Go back to camp and go pick up that warden stuff. And we already have Blackwall with us, so that's neat. It's a landmark up here. No, it is not. Okay, we don't all need to come up here. Thank you, Blackwall. That might be in Valeska's watch, actually. I don't know if that stuff would be showing up on the map, but that's my guess.
Nothing to report, sir.
I try not to touch that lyrium.
I know, Varric. I know.
So, Enchanter to the Imperial Court. That's a fancy title.
How very observant.
Why aren't you holed up with the Empress in Halam Shiral?
Grand Duke Gaspard laid siege to the city while I was attending to business for the Circle.
Lucky for you, I guess.
The Circle's shattered, the Empire is at war, and the Divine is dead. Only an imbecile would consider this lucky.
How do I get up there? Ooh, what is this? Journal found near Dead Elf. Right on. Most of the journal's pages are ripped out, possibly used as kindling. A few of the final pages remain intact. Mathal Anaste first fell on Lost, now this weather. Rill can't stop shaking. No one lays eyes on the cradle of Sullivan for hundreds of years, and now we'll die for a story after all. Okay. A lot of elven names in that. Okay. Well. Look how close we are to taking back the lion. Don't know what that is. Let's go see what that is. Do it better. That's right.
Inquisitor.
So yeah, small area, but it drives me insane because I have the hardest time figuring out how to get where I actually want to be. Why do you switch around party members to even experience, or just try different people, or what? Honestly, I'm just trying to get more of the conversation options, because they all have different interactions. That's really the only reason I'm doing it. Also, they each have a different specialization for their class, so it's kind of fun to see what all they bring to the table. I still need to choose one. Leaning toward assassin, but I don't seem to be making any progress toward that quest. And also, like, when we were picking up the Grey Warden stuff, sometimes it's better to actually have the person there. That's just the pyramid again. Can't get around this area. There's, yeah. I don't know. I think this is why I didn't like this place very much. Unless I missed a ramp somewhere. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, my inventory is getting pretty full. And I'm not making too much progress in here just yet. So, I'm gonna head back to Skyhold. We have, I think Josephine and Liliana are finished with their thing. Cullen might still be working, I'm not sure. We'll check. And we'll get them set on some new tasks, and yeah, we'll wrap up for today. And I'll tell you that I'll stay on and do inventory management, but I will not. Instead, I'll have to panic and try to do it quickly on Monday morning. Ah.
It's looking good. Not good enough, but good.
Do we really need that many doors? Oh, that's right, we got a perk. Let's see if there's something in connections. Eh. Eh. Ah, second tier focus effect for abilities. That's pretty good. Oh yeah, then you can get all kinds of schematics for new gear. That's new. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the advanced focus. Oh my god, Pogo, you need to calm down. Alright, Josie got us some materials. Alright, the party. It appears our detracting lord found found shame in the dark, thanks to a scandalous laugh. Also, what? Okay. So, since we turned out the lights on them, that's now all the rage in Orlais. We got some gold out of it though, so whatever. Bunch of crazies over there. Locate weapon if tiered a bright axe. Ooh. Inquisitor, as a longtime scholar of the ancient Avar, I find the information you uncovered about Tirda Brightax fascinating. Many believe the Avar unsophisticated barbarians with no culture worth studying, but do not our legions say the same of us? That's true. The rich oral tradition of the Avar has been largely lost, leaving only these rune-marked fragments. Nevertheless, these confirm what we have heard in stories. The Tirda pulled her tribe away from a would-be warlord and chose a hard life in the mountains for uncertain reasons. It is fortunate that she did, for had the Avar remained, the ancient Alamari might have pushed north and attracted the attention of the Neraminian tribes that would one day form the Tevinter Imperium. Had that happened, it is unlikely the Alamari would have survived to become Ferelden as we know it. Based on marker runes left at each of these locations, I may be able to find the site where Tirda's legendary axe is located. A crystal-headed axe, said to burn with flame, would be a fascinating find indeed, if the Inquisition will finance my expedition. Yours, Sister Dorcas Guerin. You recognize that name? She wrote a bunch of the entries we picked up. Sister Dorcas has distant ties to Ferelden nobility. She sure does. There are nobles who would happily gain favor with Arl Eamon by helping her. You know what? I was leaning towards Liliana, but let's see what Cullen says. If it's worth our time, I can provide the scholar with soldiers to protect her. Let's go with Josephine on this one. Notice that this takes 20 and a half hours.
Inquisitor?
Yikes. So she will probably just be finishing this up. Oh wait, no. Never mind. Tomorrow's Saturday. Scratch that. Celebrate the dragon slaying! Ah! We gotta have a party. Let's give Liliana something to do. Who is she gonna kill? Where was that one? Was that in Orlais? Yes. Yes, it was. Okay.
Let's see what we have.
We got it. I remembered. Okay. Everybody's busy. Let us head out for the day. Sarah slightly approves. Cool. Okay, Monday morning I will work on inventory stuff, because I'm not going to do that right now. And then we'll run around in the snow some more. Probably finish up that area, honestly. It's pretty small. We'll go to Velasquez's thing. Already blanking on what that was called. And yeah. I don't know what we'll do after that. Maybe go, head over to the Storm Coast, see what Bull's thing is about. We'll see. Anyway. Have a good weekend. Stay inside, wash your hands, etc. And yeah, we'll be back with us on Monday. Bye.